Time to put on some music. I don't want that song. There's too many Shiro Shigisu songs in here. Should I put that on a separate track? I don't know. Maybe I just won't do that. Let's put... I can't even put on YouTube music. I can't put on any non-copyrighted music, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do this, and we're just gonna read the patch notes. We got patch notes. Defensive patch notes. So, in Season 1, offensive options utilizing the heat system had become somewhat formulaic. Well, my chat over here is not doing okay right now. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Oh. Yo, gang. I might have to stop streaming for just a second to fix the chat box. Yeah, I'll be right back. No. Okay, we're back. We're back, chat. We're back, chat. Heat system had become somewhat formulaic, making it difficult for players to express their individual playstyles. Additionally, the advantages for the attacking player during heat state were often too great, leading to one-sided match developments, an issue we've acknowledged. With that in mind, Season 2 introduces a wide range of updates to the battle system and significant adjustments, and these are emergency patch notes. That's actually crazy. And new moves for each character, based on the following three guiding principles. Expanding strategic options with the heat system. Activating heat provides a major advantage, creating opportunities to pressure opponents with mid/low mix-ups. However, characters lacking strong standing low attacks have been unable to fully capitalize on this advantage. To address this, we've made it possible to transition into a crouching state after a successful heat engager hit by inputting down back, down, and down forward, giving players more options to apply pressure. Wow. Okay, so after a heat burst, I'm guessing, this is what it's saying. Oh no, wait, this is after a heat engager. So now you can actually, okay, that's pretty fucked. But it's saying that people can do slides now. So that's what we have. Let's move on from this. Additionally, certain characters can now perform Heat Smash or Heat Burst from unique stances. I'm guessing for one, during King's Jaguar running state or Jaguar sprint state, he's going to be able to do Heat Burst now. So it's going to be really interesting. And Heat Smash. So that's also going to be really interesting. That's actually going to be super interesting. Enhancing combo variety and mind games during neutral. For characters who previously had limited tactical options during Heat, we've introduced new Heat exclusive moves to make their Heat state more appealing and dynamic. So, that's why they added those buffs to King in the first place in Tekken 8. Because of his Heat not being so fleshed out. Beforehand, in the Tekken 8 CNT, King's Heat was a little more fleshed out, and he was doing more things on the screen because he had access to his blue sparks immediately in Heat. And they took that away because they figured out that King being able to punish you while he's in Heat and being able to get a 10-frame blue spark version of Giant Swing while only in Heat and still punishing a Power Crush was stupid. They also figured that being able to run in as deep as you can and still be able to land a blue spark ISW is also a little bit stupid, and it doesn't really advocate for any kind of like what's the word I'm looking for? It doesn't show that they're advocating for any execution. Rebalancing offense and defense within the Heat system. To address overly one-sided match dynamics, we've reduced chip damage across the board during Heat state, where its impact was most pronounced. Additionally, in endgame scenarios, it had become common to secure KOs by landing chip damage via heat dash, followed by a quick finishing move, limiting creative decision making. To improve this, we've lowered the additional chip damage when heat dash is blocked. We've also made adjustments to how recoverable health works. Now, even damage taken while grounded will leave recoverable gauge. Okay. How recoverable health works. Now, even damage taken while grounded will leave recoverable gauge. So, if you take Okazeme hits, Okazeme has been nerfed a bit by making sure that every Okazeme that is landed is chip. And you can recover that health. This not only softens the offensive pressure of heat, but also makes its defensive merits more tangible, giving defending players more opportunities to recover and fight back. Moreover, Heat Dash has had long, numerous benefits, particularly when used from heat engagers with Power Crush properties. Heat Dash had longer... Hold on. Whoa. I've read that way too fast. I just read it and I didn't even process it. Recoverable health works. Softens. Not only softens the pressure of heat, but also makes its defensive merits more tangible, defending player more opportunities to recover and fight back. How did you find the notes? I went to Twitter and looked at Harada's tweet pointing it out. Here's the link. Has had, moreover, Heat Dash. Okay. Moreover, Heat Dash has had long, numerous benefits, particularly when used from heat engagers with Power Crush properties. However, this created a gap in power between characters and often led to unbalanced mind games. To address this, we've removed the Power Crush property from most heat engagers or replaced them with other moves, except in a few cases where it's part of a character's identity. Exception characters include characters like Jack 8, Kuma, Panda, and Leo, whose unique stances retain Power Crush properties on their heat engagers. Dude, Kuma kept back 1. Oh my god, Kuma kept back 1. I gotta tell Dotson. Kuma keeps back 1, dude. Ain't no way. Kuma fucking keeps back 1. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Kuma kept back 1. That's funny as shit. Oh, I need to read this. In season... I need to read... God, fuck. I need to read that, but I need to... Okay. Rewind. Improvements... I'm trying to get to the meat and bones, and I'm trying to skip. Improvements in controls to bolster defensive techniques and provide more enjoyable play. Historically in Tekken, it was not possible to sidestep toward the foreground while in a crouching state. This created situations, for example, a string that could be avoided from the 1P side left became unavoidable from the 2P side right, leading to imbalances in mind games unrelated to the player's skill or knowledge. Relax. Yeah, Quang Bay. I'm trying. And I saw a throw mechanic adjustment. I'm like, oh no. This issue has been resolved. Players can now sidestep toward the screen even while crouching, ensuring that movement options are consistent regardless of side. That, oh my god, dude. This finally fucking answers the people that pick left side online all the time, no matter what. Because now it does not matter what side you sidestep on. Or it doesn't matter what side you play on. You can now sidestep on both sides. That's so cool. Input buffering at the start of the round for allowing players to execute a move the instant the round begins. Input buffering for sidesteps even during recovery or stun states, so players can buffer movement and execute it seamlessly once able to act. Quality of life improvements. These These changes aim to improve the overall responsiveness and fluidity of control, helping players of all levels enjoy the game more comfortably. So, it's no longer a casino. Additionally, in order to address issues pertaining to the... I really hope they didn't nerf crouch throws, bro. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. I don't want them to nerf crouch throws. These changes aim to... Additionally, in order to address issues pertaining... Future adjustments, okay. Pertaining to the large frame advantage on heat activation and excessive strength of heat dash, the development team is currently in the final stages of making adjustments geared towards reevaluating aspects that impact the strength of offense, and also focus on improvements in defense. These adjustments are scheduled to be completed by the opening of TWT 2025 on May 9th. Is it bad? Oh, don't tell me. No. No. Season 2 is going to be delayed until May 9th? Are you serious? Man. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. I seriously have to wait for season 2? Really? Motherfucker, dude. Come on, man. Before the... Okay. Season 2 to address the difficulty of countering throws. The following adjustments have been implemented, loosening the input window for throw breaks using 1+2. Adjustment intent. This change aims to reduce instances where players fail to break throws despite successfully predicting them, particularly due to the difficulty of executing simultaneous button presses. Increased recovery for whiffed and normal throws. Adjustment intent. By increasing the recovery of whiff by 6 frames, players will have an easier time punishing opponents who miss their throws, especially when By increasing the recovery of whiff by 6 frames, players will have an easier time punishing opponents who miss their throws. When a throw break is successfully performed, the thrower will recover 1 point of recoverable health. When a throw break is successfully performed, the player that grabbed will receive 5 points of recoverable health. Revised adjustment after community feedback. After the initial announcement, the development team received feedback from players and reconsidered one of the proposed adjustments. It was concluded that imposing a disadvantage on the defender for executing a successful throw break would be excessive, as throw breaking is a high skill mechanic that reflects a player's practice and proficiency. As such, the following spec will be scrapped in an upcoming patch. So wait. Okay, hold on. So is Seasons 2 still dropping in 3 days? And all of these adjustments are going to be added afterwards? Hey, sweet! Sweet! I get to be an asshole! Yeah! No, that's not what I'm looking forward to, really. I was just disappointed that Season 2 wasn't gonna come out. Following the release of version 2.0. Okay. Chat, I just can't fucking read. You have to understand that I'm a slow boy, and because I'm also a King player, that doesn't help my case. But I just wanted to let you guys know I'm so sorry for what I'm about to do to y'all. Upcoming April 1st and March 31st. Just remember, everyone, I love you very much. I love you all equally, but I'm about to fuck you guys up so goddamn bad. Anyway, anyways, so they're scrapping the throw break stuff. Like the, okay, so it's gonna come out. Oh, whoop. The Undead Medic. Thank you very much for the follow, dude. Hey guys, you want some AKSMR? Check this out. Check this out, chat. Check this out, chat. I got the bearded man touching his microphone and doing some gentle scratching. I'm sorry. I just wanted to fuck around. I love y'all. Don't forget. I appreciate every one of you guys for being here. Okay. Okay, so 6 frames of whiff recovery have been added to throws whiffing, and that's so bad for throws. Increased recovery for whiff normal throws. God, that is so ass, bro. No wonder they're buffing King. King is dying. If King misses a throw, you're killing him. And that's that's normal throws only, not even command throws. You're right. Yeah, this man reads the fine print. The breaker now gets 5 recovery points. Yeah. Oh man, they are really killing throws, huh? They're like massacring throws now. And that's exactly what's happening. Because, okay, this, I hope you guys understand, this indirectly, but also directly affects King and King players. Because King, I know King doesn't really do normal throws that much, but he's gonna do them. And now everyone across the board, this isn't just us, this is everybody. What color do you think Armor King is? Because they said that the color, I think he's purple, because that's based off of this image. Let's go to Google real quick. Armor King Tekken 7 DLC. Not videos, dumb fuck. Look, he's even on the Xbox logo. Like, come on, man. He's got to be purple. Blue, damn it! We want him as soon as possible, but he might be purple, dog. And if you're thinking blue, look who's blue here, dude. Look who's blue here. Just give King Dark Upper and call it a day. You and I both know, Undead Medic, that is not going to satisfy the Armor King player base. It won't satisfy me. You know what? I think it only applies to the revisions. Yes, it does. So, let me show you. I want to fucking show y'all exactly why. Okay. Let's go back to the... I'm going to go back to the stream. let's they'll give Leia 222. They're gonna give Armor King a 222, man. Come on. Like, y'all gotta stop pretending that they aren't overall simplifying the game, because even Anna has a 222 now, dog. Like he does, like she does. Wait, that's not what the fuck? Resume. The fuck? It didn't continue my Tekken 7 download. That's annoying. I was just about to show you guys Tekken 7 stuff, but I guess I'm not gonna now. Failure to adapt results in getting sent to the Christie fan side of Twitter. I hope you understand, Undead Medic, that Armor King is an entirely different character compared to Christie. Compared to Christie Monteiro, who has the exact same moveset and is literally just a clone of Eddie Gordo, but with tits. She and Eddie Gordo only have 1 to 2 different moves. Armor King's entire moveset plays differently. I'm just playing around. Okay. So instead of me going, actually. So I'm gonna stop the actually tirade. Thank you for preventing that, because I was about to go crazy. They're identical outside normal throws? No, they're not. Armor King and King do not play the same. They have a lot of different things going for them. Oh, capos? Okay. Can you please explain why they are different? Is a pseudo Mishima like Jin / Bob blah blah blah? Give me Fat Man back, please. I mean, you can have your Fat Man back in Season 3. For the scrubs? Alright, so if you want me to give you a rundown of why Armor King and King are different, I have an entire video for you scrubs out there on why they are different. But, let me run it down for you. Let me run it down for you for the OG, for the people that are brand new. Armor King, this character right here, has existed since Tekken 1. In Tekken 1, him and King weren't that different. They weren't. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you there. But let's start from the beginning. Armor King and King were not that different. They were actually clone characters in Tekken 1 and Tekken 2. Tekken 2 is when he started becoming a little bit more of himself. But in Tekken 1... Thanks for the document. I put my like. I appreciate you, Cavi War. And for Armor King, the biggest difference between Armor King and King in Tekken 1 was the fact that Armor King had access to a unique throw, dark upper, and he also had access to Thunder Godfist. While also being able to have the entire move list of King, but he could actually combo off of every single one of King's attacks. He could combo off of Tombstone Piledriver. He could combo off of everything, like literally. Like he has more of a brawl style like play style. AK does, and King is more traditional grappler, at least now, yeah. So King has been, kind of streamlined to be a little bit more aggressive, but he is mostly the grappler, while Armor King is the brawler. So moves like forward 4 right here, back turn 3, Armor King's back turn 3 automatically launches, which is insane. Like, his automatically launches. Really insane move. I want to learn King, but something telling me to wait for Armor King. I say learn both, because it's going to benefit you regardless if you start with King, because then you're going to get used to the instant Shining Wizard that Armor King also has. The differences in between animations, the pseudo Mishima like Armor King, the forward neutral 2 launches, fucking forward 1+4, dark upper, he actually had key charge setups back in the day. But now those are gone too because of the new key charge change, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Things could be worse. You know what I mean? Like way worse. Armor King did not exist in Tekken 3, but in Tag 1, they finally gave him differing options with a new scoop version that was a mid. By the way, his dark upper was a mid. Like Armor King's dark upper was a mid with every single Mishima back in the day. But his dark upper in Tag 1 was exclusively a scooping mid that had the scoop animation. The one that we see with Blue Spark on Armor King II in Tekken's 5DR onward. And specifically, he also got Crouch Dash 1 in Tekken Tag 1. Like, I also believe he got DDT, down back 1+2. But once we get to Tekken 5 DR is when Armor King really becomes a pseudo Mishima character. Cobra Clutch, yep, he also got access to the Cobra Clutch, his own version of Cobra Clutch, which was exclusive to him, but King could still kind of do it, just not the exact way Armor King could. Armor King's crouch, what is it called? Crouch dash throws, or his chain throws, would come out instantly, so you could actually use them as a whiff punish in certain trying times. King now, his, whoa, what was that? What was that? Was that a donation? No, it wasn't a donation. What was that? It was an armor alert. It was an alert? It was an alert? What fucking alert was that? What the hell? I don't know what that was, but thank you, whoever that was. I think it might have been a raid or something. It might have been a raid. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't a subscription. Man, I gotta test my fucking things again. Jeesh. Anyway, no, Armor King, once he came out in 6, ooh, he was big. In 6, that was when everything really started to change, right? He had a mid-high forward 2-1, which King eventually got in Tekken 7, because they weren't sure that Armor King was even going to show up in the game. OG upper from key charge, yep. He had his own Crouch Dash 1. He got his own upper knee Crouch Dash 4. The old forward 2-1 in DR was so cheeks, dude. It was a high string, and it wasn't even natural. A high string, and it had an 18 frame startup with forward 2, if I remember correctly. Or it was 14 frames, I can't remember. Let me check it out. Armor King, Tekken 5, DR, frame data. Forward 2, 14 to 15 frames. Poking, standing, input, while standing, sidestep, input. Forward 2, 14 to 15 frames. Forward 2-1. So forward 2-1 was a high, safe on block. But it wasn't a natural combo. I really don't know how they top Tekken 7 Armor King design. I'll tell you how they fucking top the Armor King Tekken 7 design. Easy peasy lemon breezy. You make it damaged and rusted, and you put a fucking cool ass hood over his head, like he's been Pouch Now's coming out, so I want to play the game first before whining about the changes. So here's the defensive patch notes. Yep, like a cape. It'll be like, let's say it's like this. Poncho. It'll be kind of like this. You give him like that insane looking poncho and shit, and then he takes the, like, he can have like a costume with the poncho on or some shit, like this. This shit's sick, and it's still like Armor King under all this, but he's like, he's got his armor's all fucked up underneath, and his fucking like, you could, it's still and it's all the Tekken 7 fits, so you're already just adding more to the Tekken 7 fit, but like you're giving it more, like, I think you're not really so much as improving it, you're adding to it and making it more like, damn, Armor King got fucked up in that last fight, like Street Fighter 6 Bison. Yeah, actually, that would make sense. Except, you know, he has all that armor underneath. His armor underneath all that. And he's still wearing his mask and shit. So yeah, like Street Fighter 6 Bison. Like, similar to. So, yeah, but also with Armor King is, like, he even has an access to his own Demon Paw. He has Ford 4, which literally is like a Brian 3+4 from Wave Dash. It's literally like a Brian 3+4 from Wave Dash. Battle Worn Armor King mask. I don't want the mask to be damaged so much, because he already has the battle worn, quote unquote, with his right eye being damaged, because you see it's red. The whole story behind that is King, like, damaged his eye in battle, so we can still have that. I mean, oh, you know what you could do? And I'm sorry, maybe this comes off as like ultra edgy, but you could put a fucking eye patch over it. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think that'd be too much? Like, let me see if I can just pull it up as on Tekken 8 as an example. I think I fuck with it. Let's try to make a similar design for Tekken 8 Armor King. The eye patch comes off during heat. After Hwoarang, no eye patches? Look, just because your Korean fuckboy can't fucking wear an eye patch doesn't mean Armor King can't wear one. Armor King could actually wear his eye patch. I say that unironically when it's just a fucking mask. But, come on. Fucking Hwoarang wore an eye patch because it was fashion. He didn't even wear an eye patch because he needed it. Armor King could wear an eye patch because it could be a part of his lore. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god, my fucking customizations are full. Fuck it. I find his alt more atrocious. Are you talking about his Tekken 7 alt? Because he doesn't even have his Tekken 7 hair, dude. Which is extremely annoying. I'm an idiot. Let me turn this down. I don't want my mic picking that up. Okay. You guys see the vision? And then you could, you know what you could do to improve this? You could improve this by making the scar on his eye bigger. You know what I mean? If you make the scar on his eye bigger, it actually looks like he needs it. By the way, this has me curious. What does this look like? That's kind of cool looking. Anyway, sorry. You do this, you add, let's say you add this, okay? You could put the kanji on his eye patch. Dude, already. And look, okay. Like, let me find a cape. You could put the cape, like, imagine this is the poncho, right? Imagine this is the poncho. Like, maybe a more brownish poncho or something. No, that's too flashy. Let's just go with the black, just to keep appearances. Oh yeah, it could be red on the inside. Purple? Purple. Let me see what that would look like. Oh, that would be... Yeah, because that would make sense to the purple coloring and stuff. Having a character on the eye patch... Having a character on the eye patch seems like overkill, to be honest. I mean, the character already committed to having a fucking scar on his eye. I don't think that it's gonna be too big of a deal if you put an eye patch on there. Because it's an injury, supposedly. Dude, what if they give Armor King a chair? Because every character but, like, King... Because Armor King is a heel, what if they give Armor King a chair, dude? You know what I'm talking about? Here he comes with the chair! Oh god, he's gonna hit him with the table! You know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna go with the black and purple on the inside. That I kind of fuck with that. That looks kind of cool. Yeah, I like that a lot. I mean, putting kanji on the eye patch. Oh, I see. That might be too much. That might be too much. I just really want to see how he plays in Tekken 8. Dude, I do too, man. I'm sure they're going to streamline him. Let's not even lie. He's probably going to have, like, an easy input for his dark upper. Then again, yeah, he's probably going to... You know what he's going to have? He's going to have a just frame dark upper. They're not going to streamline him, but they're going to make his dark upper, like, an electric. They're totally going to give him a dark upper electric. There's, like, no way they're not gonna. But yeah, right. Exit without saving, because I don't want to... Yes, discard the appearance. I don't want to change that. Like, I want to keep my traditional Armor King costume. Shit, you guys want to see some of my costumes before I fucking get out of here? Look, there's my Green Goblin costume. An electric dark upper would be nice. It would be sick. I hope they give Armor King his Black Panther outfit from 7. I'm sure they will. This is my Master Chief outfit. What do you guys think of the Chief fit? Is it good? I need a weapon. You want to see Bruce Irvin? Yeah, that's probably the blue one, dude. Bruce is probably the blue one. Here's my Grimjow. Oh, okay, yeah. Someone in the chat was asking me what my settings were. Not even jokes on you, it's Alex. Dude, I would fucking love Alex, because then that would actually be a character I'll play. Alex is such a fucking asshole, dude. Alright, let me show you guys my settings for Grimjow King here, okay? So, this is what I have if you want to put the mask directly on his face like this for Grimjow. So, I'm going to screenshot this, and I'm going to put this in the King Discord, because this person was asking me directly. Okay, but yeah, no, I gotta put this in the King Discord real quick. Drop it in there for the homie. In the meantime, how are you guys doing today? Since I can't talk right now. Wait. You know, dude, I have this one song stuck in my head, and it's ironically called Kingslayer. Alright. Now that I got that taken care of, it looks like I gotta go here in a minute. Can you add me to the King Discord, please? Satio, what's up? You have a Discord? I do have a Discord, but my Discord is inactive. I end up joining people's Discords because my Discord doesn't really have anything going on in it. Yeah, I'm gonna be quick about this because I know you guys are probably wanting to see gameplay, but I'm not gonna be able to play the game today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send you off to somebody, and I might just send you off over to Lil Majin. And he's still alive. So yeah, I'm gonna send you guys over to Lil Majin. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'll send you over to Lil Majin. Alright guys, go ahead and look at the real King player, Lil Majin, not me, I'm not real. I'm kinda real, but still. Has retweeted 4 short videos that show some of the defensive improvements coming in Season 2. Oh, we gotta check that out, though. I guess I'm canceling the raid until I look at that. So, let's go look at that real quick. Let's go look at that real quick. I'm gonna close Tekken Hate. I'm gonna close Tekken Hate. And then I'm gonna go to, what am I gonna do here? Where's the video? It's probably on Twitter, right? Let me locate it. Here we go. Season 1. Let me read all this first. Nina's uppercut, jab down forward 1-2 is a stable follow-up that takes advantage of her frame advantage. Until Season 1, characters could only perform sideways into the background from a crouching state, making it extremely difficult to evade the uppercut. Uppercut to jab using a sidestep to the background. However, in Season 2, since it is now possible to perform a sidestep toward the foreground from a crouching state, evading the uppercut and jab becomes significantly easier compared to using a sidestep in the background. As a result, Nina will need to consider moves that counter a sidestep toward the foreground, limiting her stable options despite having a frame advantage. This gives Jin more defensive options, making it harder for Nina to apply pressure consistently. Wow, that's really nice. That's really nice. Dude, okay, that's cool. Lydia versus Steve, second example, features Lydia on the left side after landing her move, lame duck, down 2. If it scores a counter hit, it guarantees a follow-up with flash elbow while crouching down forward 2, leading to heat activation. It's a rare move with a crouch status that can be used to launch a strong offense, making it quite valuable. However, on normal hit, Lydia is left at -4, meaning the opponent in this scenario would usually retaliate with a 13-frame left uppercut down forward 1 as a stable option. In this scenario, when Lydia is on the left side, she can easily evade Steve's left uppercut down forward 1 using a sidestep into the background. However, the situation changes drastically when she is on the right side, where the sidestep into the background is not an option. With Season 2, as shown in the video, Lydia can now sidestep toward the foreground even from a crouching state, allowing her to evade the opponent's attack and creating a situation where the opponent is at risk. So Tekken 8 is about to become the realignment, the video game. Nice. Dude, that's insane. Flying Shotter, thank you for the follow, man. Wow. So is this all of the... Okay, okay. Okay. Yep, because he couldn't step on that side. That's cool. Okay, wait a minute. What the hell? Show it to me. Okay. Okay, there it is. Yo, Flying Shutter, thank you for the subscription, man. You guys have been coming through with the support. I appreciate y'all. Kazuya versus Zafina. Oh, this is gonna matter so much. Differs from the previous examples, focusing on how sidestepping can create significant risk for the opponent using multi-hit moves when an opponent's health is low. Uninterruptible multi-hit attacks that mix low and mid or low and high hits become particularly effective for finishing them off, while using a low parry can be a viable option. If the opponent times their attack well, after you ukeme, you may be forced to deal with it. A common example of this is Zafina's Euphrates Cannon, down back 4-2, which is often used in scenarios where the opponent tries to chip away the remaining health. When adapting, anticipating, can't read, King player can't read. When anticipating, the opponent will commit to both hits of Euphrates Cannon, even knowing that the second hit can be avoided with a left sidestep. Season 1 presented a limitation in which when positioned on the right side, 2P side, player couldn't sidestep to the foreground, left sidestep, after blocking the initial hit. However, the introduction of Season 2... Whoa, did I just get a raid? I just got that little Majin raid, didn't I? No, he's still... Is he still on? Is this thing on? Did I just get a raid, chat? Oh, damn, I can't tell. That's like my raid notification, bro. Alright, big ups, chat. Did we just get a raid? Let me check. It doesn't say I got a raid, but I am gonna get this... I'm gonna ban the hell out of this guy real quick. That's really cool. Yuseru! Yuseru! Yeah. Alright. Is there anything else? Are those the only videos? Let me check the Harada Twitter real quick. I think that's it. Okay, that's it, chat. Alright, that's all we got. Alright, chat, that's it. Now I gotta go. But yeah, I don't know if that was a host or not, if I got a host or I got a raid. But, anyways, I'm gonna send you guys off. Is Lil Majin actually still streaming? He is still streaming. So I'll send you guys over to the homie Lil Majin. I wonder if he's actually about to dip out too. So, raid Lil Majin. Right? Oops, that's the wrong one. All right, I'm gonna send you guys over to the fucking the greatest King player of all time, the fucking King of America, Lil Majin, thank you guys for stopping by for the stream today. Love you guys very much. Go on ahead and come and join the raid, chat. Come and join the raid. Come and join the raid. I'll be seeing you guys later. Give him an AK raid type beat. Any of you subscribed? Alrighty. Later, Gators.